What if humanity's greatest mystery wasn't solved by a scientist, but by a janitor eating a sandwich? This is the unbelievable story of Marcus Vega, the man who walked into a forbidden chamber no one else could survive. What if humanity's biggest scientific breakthrough wasn't made by a genius, but by an unnoticed janitor chewing a sandwich? This is the true story of the man who solved a 3-century mystery by accident. No one could enter the cursed chamber, until a human janitor walked in eating a sandwich. Marcus Vega had worked at the Nexus Research Station for 11 quiet, uneventful years. He was invisible in the way all janitors are invisible, moving through bustling hallways with his mop and bucket while scientists practically phased around him as if he were part of the walls, and Marcus liked it that way. He preferred the simplicity of cleaning to the madness happening in the labs above, but today, everything changed. The cursed chamber sat deep on level 12, behind reinforced titanium doors that hadn't opened in 6 months. Every researcher who attempted entry had been smashed backward by an invisible force, bodies thrown so hard they cracked bones. Dr. Ree had been unconscious for 3 days. Kay, another researcher, had permanent nerve damage in her left arm. After the 15th incident, the council banned the chamber entirely. Whatever was inside was hostile to human consciousness, or so everyone believed. Marcus didn't know any of this. No one ever briefed the janitors that he was chewing a roast beef sandwich when he noticed smudges near the chamber's access panel. Mustard had dripped onto his uniform, as it often did, and while wiping it off, his elbow accidentally hit the control panel. The titanium doors slid open with a hiss. Marcus froze mid-chew, waiting to be blasted across the room. Nothing happened. Half a sandwich in one hand, mop in the other, he stared into the chamber. It was enormous, circular walls covered in crystalline structures glowing with soft bioluminescent light. At its center floated something. A shape between a sphere and an impossible tesseract. Well, Marcus muttered, taking another bite, I've already broken about 50 protocols. Might as well take a look. Inside, the crystal walls seemed to breathe. The shape rotated, shimmering in colors that shouldn't exist. Then Marcus felt something, not pain, but memories that weren't his. Stars being born, civilizations rising and collapsing, and above all, a crushing loneliness. You lonely? He asked. The shape pulsed brighter. The walls chimed softly, and somehow, Marcus understood, the entity had been sending distress signals for centuries. Every scientist tried to communicate through intellect, math, quantum interfaces, neurological tech. Their minds rejected the contact, so the entity pushed them away instinctively, protecting them from neural overload. But Marcus, he didn't overthink. He didn't theorize that, he simply felt that he acknowledged its loneliness with a simple, human compassion, something he offered everyone, from Nobel Prize winners to malfunctioning cleaning bots. Yeah, he said, pulling out his coffee thermos. I get it. Long day for you too, huh? He sat on the floor and talked. About his life. His late wife. His 3 grandkids who never called. The quiet satisfaction of making messes clean. Hours later, Dr. Ree found him asleep against the crystalline wall, thermos empty beside him. The entity had stopped sending distress signals. Instruments detected a single tone, contentment. When they tried to drag Marcus out, the doors refused to open, for anyone except him. That he blinked awake, checked his watch, and sighed, guess I'm on night shift now. No one could enter the cursed chamber, until a janitor walked in, eating a sandwich, and with nothing more than kindness and presence, he solved what 3 centuries of science never could.